dub music, LIB crew.
DJ on the turntable. Energy, Uja, Hassan.
Get it 8.5 begin.
Turn your radio on.
Turn it up.
Turn your radio up.
Up.
We got the tracks right here that make y'all wanna jump.
Jump.
Make you shake that to my dear.
Shake it.
Smile and wave your hands in the air. Boogie down from the country to the town. We got that brand new sound. It's going down.
Fatuma said them they go, Massa go by here.
Get it 8.5.
Alice throw away your malice. You are for member.
Hot tamales.
Hey, get you fun, get sorry. So my people, I tell you, don't worry.
If you know what I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. I said that 88.5. You know, I know, you know, I know, you know. The 88.5. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. 88.5.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy, executive overreach, and open disregard for our constitution, lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions have been spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the Mate Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it.
Well, let me say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program, Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table, and for you back in Radio Land, the time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comment, your suggestions and recommendations, the way forward on our best we can move our country to Mama Liberia. Disagree though, but we find a common ground and force ahead as a people. Please be my guest. My name is Israel. Boy, we ask you. Today it's Wednesday, the 21st day of January 2026. This is I'd like to say welcome. And let's go. This is our team song. Come back, of course. We talk about Liberia. Well, thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let me say a pleasant good morning to the peace-loving people of our dear country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. Those of you across the 17 electoral districts in Masurado County, I'd like to say good morning to you. Those of you on your way to your school campus, your job site, your business area, for that special occasion, you're on the keke, on the motorbike, on a private or commercial vehicle, and you are in tune to Kings 88.5. Let me say good morning to you. Those of you across the country following us by way of the radio or by way of the social media, I'd like to say good morning to all of you. Those of our folks in the diaspora across the world, let me say good morning to all of you. And we are happy and grateful, thankful to God again for such an awesome opportunity to be here on this unique platform on Kings 88.5. Let me say welcome to those of you in Radio Land. Let me say welcome to you in Radio Land. Let me welcome you this morning. Let me welcome Mary Dopus Sari. You there in Riboji County, Fishtown City, Mofle Sisse, the original Konji Kongolo there in Fargo, North Dakota, Lawrence Harris Jr., Louis Logan, you there in Joe Quinn, Riboji County, Samuel Nakizuba, you in Australia, James Lamy, you in Jamokian Bokonjire, Sino County, welcome. Queening M. Banks, you there on the Broadway Moton Conan Road, welcome. Robertson Mumble, you there in Pinsville GSA Road, welcome. Cecilia Logan, welcome. Frederick Okonok Defo, you there on the Baptist Seminary, Robertsfield Highway. Amelia X. Delaney, welcome. You there in Broadville. Michelle Verman, Increase Verman, you there in Batnersville. Stephen Yakandi, you in Cotton Tree District 2 Lower Maigibi County. Prince Coleman, you in Capitol Hall. Kwai Ka, you in Kelipo, Kewiaken, Riboji County. Elijah Sipo, you there are your Francis Johnson Avenue resident, New Georgia, Gardnersville. Crispina Benner, you in Dwars and Lower Maigibi County. Vinicius Zion Bar, you in Nikutown. Roland W. Tour, you on the Patrick Factory Community Japan Freeway District 13 area. Rapsing Jinlak, you there on Old Road. Clady Allison, as usual, you in Delaware, USA. Sam Kanga, you in Dolostam Lower Maigibi County. Pablo Classic, you there in Johnsonville, Lockington Community. Amara Jala Kamara, you there in Brussels. And you always like to say good morning to the people of Salaya District. Let me see some others that are in class here with us. And let me see and welcome them. Abraham Boga, you there in the city of the Republic of Liberia, so clinic community. Frere Pega, you there on 11th Street, Sincott. Charles T. Mambu, You're there in the car wash community, Oro, Ibrahim Papi Gray. You're there in the Dupo Road, Sapo King. You're in Johnsonville Township. And the rest of you there, we want to say good morning to all of you. Johnson Dolly, my brother, you're in New Jersey. Patricia Gipla, as usual, you in Niku Town. Matthew D. Yowe, you in Togban Town, number 4, Grand Bassa County. I want to say good morning to all of you, and those of you following us by way of YouTube. I also want to say good morning to you, not forgetting my friend and brother Elijah Ponge there in Foya City, Lofa County. It's good to be here, and it's good to be back. You know, during the war, in fact, I said to people that Liberians are people of hospitality. Firstly, let's extend our deepest sympathy to the former First Lady, the former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Her Excellency Madam Joel Howard Taylor, for the passing of her son, Charles Philip Taylor Jr. We want to say our deepest sympathy to you and the bereaved family. You are a strong woman, and we know God is going to console you, and God is going to help you through. Praying for our people in the U.S., especially those that might be having some challenges with documents. Let's pray for them. Let's pray for them. I've always, my prayer is always out there for them. Those who are challenged, let's keep remembering them in our prayers. Let's keep praying for them. It's very important. It's very important that we do so. There is something that I want us to talk about. And it's very important for us to hear out our people. You know, every time I'm on the radio, I like to infuse some biblical issues. The Bible said the house against itself cannot stand. You are in the house and you're against each other in the house, that house will not stand. A house against itself cannot stand. A divided house, JD, let me say welcome. Good morning. It's been a while. I haven't seen you, man. I haven't seen you. I need to see you. I haven't seen you for. Yeah, like you say, you go to America. But when you go to America, I will not feel the impact. And the things say, I miss you, man. I see you for a while. Yeah, morning prepare the Maryland pan bottle. Get you JD Williams. God. A house against itself cannot stand. And I want us to talk about it. A divided house can stand. The privilege that I have to be impacting to young people, older folks, with my own gift, with what God has endowed me with. I've always told them that unity was paramount. Togetherness was paramount. And I had an instance at a church, and I have to play a role of a leader so that there peace, so that peace will reign. Sometimes when we play that role, people think we are weak. Sometimes the decision is with us to make peace prevail. Us for peace to be for peace to restored in a gathering, in an auxiliary, in a group. So unity is key. In union, strong success is shown. So a divided house cannot stand. A united house can stand. The fight in Liberia is not a fight to destroy our country. It's not a fight to burn down Liberia. It is a fight to see good governance restored, to see rule of law restored, to see freedom of assembly, freedom of speech restored, to see the rule of law, to see the respect for human rights, respect for our girls, respect for the poor. That is the fight we all are engaged in. And to engage in that fight, it requires a unified force, a formidable force, a united force. You can't reckon with anybody as a group when you are divided. No, you can't reckon with anybody as a group when you are not definite. No, that is not possible. That cannot work. That is not possible and that cannot work. You can't reckon with anybody. So you see, unity is key, is paramount. The CDC or the opposition cannot tell the world that Liberia need change, that the United Party folks are not governing well, and you show that 2029 Liberians, there is a need to kick them out because they are not on the right trajectory. They are not doing the right thing. The things that we did that kept them here for 6 years, for all those ones for 12 years, and nobody ran after them, nobody ran behind them. They are unable to do it in 6 years. And so we are saying to Liberians, the best thing we can do is to kick them out come 2029, is to put them out of the seat of governance. That cannot be done in the absence of unity. That cannot be done. Seditions, you can't do it in the absence of unity. You can't be divided and you want to fight people. It's wrong. You can't. Who will succeed? You will succeed. Have you seen a divided hosting? Have you seen people who are not united succeed in fight? No. Because the enemies they will intrude in your midst. And those who are not happy in your midst are the ones they will collaborate to eliminate those of you that are there. Because those who are not happy, they have an insight of you. So that is why people fight to hold. Do you see the United States? Before they go for any mission, they must be united. They keep their secret. They don't let it outside until it is implemented. They shut their mouth. They keep their mouth shut because a closed mouth, somebody who keep their mouth, keep their life and keep their destiny. So the Americans keep their secret. They don't talk until it is implemented. It is done. Before you can realize mission is accomplished. A united house. A united house. And that's why when they go, they succeed. When they go, they conquer. When they go, they capture. When they go, they enlarge their territory. Because unity is paramount. And that is why they keep their secret. A divided nation cannot fight. You can't be divided and you want to find people who you say they are not together and they no. And I think Liberians, you have your say. When George Weah was in power, the United Party folks, they were the lead opposition political party. They had gripped on the print and electronic media. They were in the system. They were part of the system. Many of them were part of the CDC government. Many of them were working in the CDC government. They were grounded, they were rooted. They were stuttering the different ways you were operating. They were using people outside the government to say the bad things about the CDC. They had Costa, they had Staton Waterspoon, Prophet Key, the rest of the folks. They said all of the negative things about George Weah, all the bad things about Liberia under George Weah. They were given authority to protest. They were not beaten, put into jail, no political prisoners. Joseph Bagaren were protected. Madam said, leave them. Nobody bothered them. They used the Spoon TV to denigrate George Weah, to call for sanction, to say all the negative things about the CDC, to say all the bad things about George Weah and his followers. They used Costa. They said all the bad things about George Weah. They said all the negative things. They knew Yeke Koluba. They said all the bad things about George Weah, about the CDC. All the negative things about the CDC. The main station that was going on that Spoon. They were good friends to Spoon. They were good friends to Yeke Koluba. Yeke Koluba house was their base. Delon would go there. Senator Lawrence would go there. Amos Stewart would go there. Luther Tapper would go there. All of them were putting at Yeke Koluba's house. His house was their base. They were united in their evil gains. They were united in their fight to unseat the CDC. They were united in their fight to dethrone the CDC government. They were united in their fight. And so they were all on those platforms. Yet then state they were working in, people were working in the CDC government that were releasing information and documents to them. You didn't brutalize them. You didn't beat them. George Weah was doing what the Lord said he would do for his country, his people. He was doing it. But the guys were united in their fight against the CDC. The guys were united in their fight against the CDC. They were united to the opposition that time, the United Party folks, they were united against their fight against CDC. They said every bad things. The new Spoon, the new Yeke Koluba, the new Prophet Key. They used all the available means. They used all the media institutions in this country. And they said all the worst things about the CDC. At the time they were insulting George Weah and saying the words on Spoon, no, Stanton was not encouraging seditions. He was not encouraging officials of the CDC to be panelists on a show. He was not encouraging them. No. They were not going on the show and said, this is the government. And I'm critical on the CDC. They were not given the opportunity. The United Party used the Spoon TV radio network to push their agenda against the CDC. They used Yeke Koluba to push their agenda. They incited people in this country all over the place. They used Costa. You know, I want you Liberians to be sincere. I want you seditions and Weahians, all of you to be sincere. You know the part of folks, all of you to be sincere. I want all of you to be sincere with me. Because what is happening now is almost like making some of us to start thinking the other way. And if we start thinking the other way, we start doing the other thing. George Weah was governing. George Weah did what he could do for the country. George Weah knew that Spoon Network was being used to say bad things against him. He was in the know. George Weah, not a day had appeared on Spoon Network when he was president, and now that he's not president. When he was in the opposition, did George Weah appear on the Spoon Network? I stand to be corrected. When he was president, George Weah appeared on the Spoon Network. I stand to be corrected. He's not president, and George Weah appeared on the Spoon Network. When we were getting closer to the elections, they were still with the Unity Party. They were still there campaigning for the Unity Party folks. After the election, before the election, you saw people who were cursing George Weah now came to George Weah. They were not saying we support George Weah. You saw Costa and the rest of the folks. You saw them. All of them came now trying to push their way through. After the elections, you saw that after some time, the Spoon Network that was the lead propaganda missionary, the lead propaganda campaign tool for the Unity Party, was Stanton Waterspoon and his team. They were the lead. We don't know what went wrong. We don't know what happens along the way. You saw Costa then coming back, and denigrating George Weah. The George Weah who they criticized. The George Weah who they decided to join. Afterward, the George Weah they decided to leave and go back to the Unity Party. You see Stanton Waterspoon and the rest of the folks. You see Yekeden. They brought Unity Party. After some time, they decided to leave the Unity Party for reasons best known to themselves. You see Stanton Waterspoon. The very people that Unity Party used, the propaganda arm of the Unity Party, that was Spoon Network. I don't know what went wrong. You saw that the Unity Party folks start to go at loggerheads. When George Weah was president, officials of the CDC were the panelists on the show. I stand to be corrected. When George Weah was president, Kev Hassan was on the show. Asedo was on the show. General Carlos Moses was on the show. Wanto was on the show as panelists. You saw them? You saw them on the show? When the CDC was in opposition, when the CDC was in the presidency, in the governing seat, were these people panelists on Spoon Network? When CDC was in power, Kev Hassan, I said, all the people, were they panelists on the Spoon Network? Who are those that were panelists on the Spoon Network when George Weah was in power? Were they panelists? Were they part of the Spoon Network? Maybe you can have to correct me. Maybe you can share with me. Say, boss, here, when George Weah was there, when George Weah was there, Akaros was one of the panelists on the Spoon Network. If you people are not united, trust me, you're not going anywhere. That's in the way I say you're doing. That some of us you're suffering. That some of us you're wasting our time. That's the way I say you're doing there. That's the way I say you're doing there. No, nobody will waste my time. Nobody will waste my time. Nobody will have me stagnated. Nobody. When George Weah was president, these people were panelists on Spoon. Who was the lead campaign institution? The institution that the United Party used to say all the bad things about George Weah in the CDC. Yeah, just share with somebody say Kev was there. Okay, Peterson say when George Weah was president, Kev was there. When George Weah was president, I said they were there. When George Weah was there, Akaros was there. Spoon was that group that they used. People who caused George Weah later they came to George Weah. George Weah accepted them. I don't know whether George Weah accepted them or that people accepted them. You know, I'm saying these things because I see confrontation. I see noise around. The CDC people and some other United Party folks, there are noise. There are noise. Why do you think the Spoon, the Waterspoon that supported United Party, that pushed their agenda, why are they not too friendly? Why are they not too friendly? Why the Yeka Koluba men that they were using a base as base, why are they not too friendly? But mind you, those very same people that they use for Bwaka to campaign, are they not the same people that turn around and want to collaborate with the CDC in the opposition? You see how the politics? I know some of you have issue with the fact that you have former officials of the CDC government on the Spoon Network. The on the Spoon Network. And if you notice the Spoon Network, most of the United Party folks don't follow Spoon. Because of the death agreement between Spoon and the government, the United Party, and the way Stanton and his team been proceeding, United Party folks have not been happy, especially their executives. So, because they don't have the opportunity that in every environment, that conducive atmosphere they had for 6 years to denigrate George Weah on the Spoon Network. Now that they are in power and that relationship is sour, they said, no, we can't remain on Spoon, and Spoon is denigrating us. Now, it's to show you how intolerant the United Party folks are. We can't be on Spoon, and Spoon denigrating the government. We can't be on Spoon, and Spoon is telling the world things that about our government. But it was the same Spoon that they was celebrating. It was the same Spoon they were on years back to push their evil agenda against the CDC government. So they say, we can't be on Spoon, but they were on Spoon yesterday when Spoon was joining them to say the bad things about George Weah. Spoon was a good network. Yeka Koluba was a good man. Prophet Key was a good man. All of them were good people because they joined them in their campaign to denigrate the CDC, to say the bad things about George Weah. What happened? George Weah tolerated them all. George Weah tolerated them all. When the United Party came to power, Stanton and them, we don't know what went wrong. Stanton decided to remain on the same path of criticism. You will criticize George Weah, you will criticize the ruling party. The United Party folks saw it like this was not a smooth ride. We can't be here because of whatever disagreement. You know, we one of the biggest followers of Spoon. We the United Party folks. So we can't be here. So to distract our followers from following Spoon, let us create another platform called the Reloaded. Let's create another one where we government officials of the United Party who will go on that platform, who will bring ministers, who will bring directors, who will showcase ourselves, who will praise one another, who will talk about ourselves, and will not allow it to be a platform that people will be able to have dissenting views. So let's create our own United Party from George Weah time when they were there for 12 years. Coming to George Weah 6 years, George Weah was tolerant. George Weah was tolerant. The new Spoon, the new Jacquet, the new Costa to denigrate George Weah. George Weah was tolerant. He allowed them. George Weah had people on Spoon that was also demystifying the lies of the opposition. When the United Party came to power, the very Spoon network that they used now to say the bad things about George Weah, Spoon decided to be on the same path again. We speak so, they will torso, they will torso, they will cancel the torso and torso. United Party saw it as a threat and said, no, we can't be with the guy. Some people say because probably Stanton wanted something from Bwaka didn't give him. But then the United Party folks were technical. We can't be on the platform. This guy was the one we used to say the bad things about George Weah and his government. We can't allow this guy to destroy us. When we remain on the platform, this guy will destroy us. He will dismantle our government. So what do? Let's create another platform and instruct all of our followers of the Unity Party to now follow us. So they reloaded and said, this platform now, we will use it to debunk Waterspoon and to showcase ourselves, one another, to praise each other. They created it. That their Unity Party folks will now follow them and say, let's go on that platform. It is our platform. Let us leave Spoon. Spoon will not allow us. Spoon will not, now they have not been tolerant from day one. United Party have not been tolerant. George Weah is not in power. CDC officials are on Spoon Network. They are on Spoon Network. Some of them are panelists on the show. Now, why am I saying this? It's because I see confrontation. I see noise. I hear noise. And that's what I say to you. If you are not united, you will cause your enemies to intrude in your midst and dismantle you good. Unity is paramount. Today, the Yeka Koluba that was against George Weah, he's not friendly with the CDC. He's friendly with the opposition. Today, they cussed that out with Joe Baker, that caused Joe Baker and said all the bad things. He was the one that revealed that Joe Baker said if it caused him to dance with the devil, he will be prepared. Nobody knew about that. It was Costa that revealed when Baker visited he and his father to Carriagebread. It's through them, the Liberian people, to know that Joseph Baker said, even cause, it will cause us to dance, if it cause me to dance with the devil, I prefer to dance with the devil. It was Costa that said all the bad things about Joe Baker. He came to George Weah. He left from George Weah. After him, he left from George Weah and went back to Joe Baker. And he's with Joe Baker. Stanton is running a show. The United Party folks feel uncomfortable, so they left Stanton show. They said, no, we can't be here. Someone can come on the show like that and be panelists and stand the ground and be as usual like we used to do. Because this guy is going another route. He got seditions on his platform. He got other people on his platform. And they will bring us under the spotlight. The same thing that the Data CDC and the New Stanton, they carried that same fear that it will be done on the Spoon show. Now, you got CDC official on the Spoon show. Stanton ready can deal with George Weah. They can say all the bad things about George Weah. They say all the negative things about George Weah. I'm hearing that some seditions are not happy. Some seditions don't like the way Stanton behaved, the way they talk to George Weah. But it was not the same Stanton Waters when I was talking to George Weah 6 years and George Weah was still president. Isn't that the same Stanton Waterspoon that was insulting George Weah, that allowed his platform to be used, his network to be used, and say all the bad things about George Weah? It's the same Stanton. Today, Stanton still run a program, and he called the same CDC, and most of the CDC officials went on that very platform, from the former speaker to the chairman. All of them have gone on the Spoon Network. I'm hearing some people are saying, seditions, you start talking on Spoon Network, you have to leave on Spoon Network, you have to go to the other station there and be talking to. Let them come to their own station and forget about Spoon Network and be talking. Why you want them to forget about Spoon? Why you want the CDC team to leave Spoon Network? Because Waterspoon is mentioning George Weah leadership, in your 6 years, some of the things that happen. Why you want Waterspoon? Why you want these people to leave the Spoon Network? You might be making a point. But if they were to leave the Spoon Network, if they were to walk out of the Spoon Network as panelists on the show, you as a sedition, you as a reaction, do you think your message will be able to go across? Some of the things that they said about the CDC, George Weah, it is the politics. It is the politics. I hear some of you say, people are kind of going to move on Spoon Network. You know the way the men can be insulting George Weah. But you know when they started insulting George Weah? Some of you have had the opportunity to say that even George Weah. You know when they start insulting the George Weah, man? John Weah was told that people in your government sending information on the company. John Weah allowed them to be there. He didn't say nothing. You know when they start causing John Weah? Because they insulted George Weah here, they came, they went over there. They benefited enough. They even some more than us. All those two, they were on the battlefield. Because they went there, they got all the benefit. All the guys that around John Weah, they celebrated because they were playing on the social media. They were happy. They forgo those of us who were every day on the microphone and propagating the issue of the CDC. They thought we were irrelevant. They said we're irrelevant. You know, you might not make us from all the start to change. You might not do it. You might not make us to change. Because I signed a memorandum with anybody in Liberia. I signed no concession agreement. Just should not make some of us to change. They cause out and across George Weah. That said bad thing about George Weah, whole family, everybody. Joel, all of them. When he went to CDC, when they were in power and they celebrated him, who were parading the man? It was the same guys in the CDC. And cause that leave from CDC, and go back to Joseph Baga, people. They say Stanton Waterspoon the news against George Weah. Stanton and say all the bad thing about George Weah. The United Party people were going on Stanton program and they say all the bad thing about George Weah. Stanton was a good man. The United Party considered him as the best. They were praising him. They were celebrating Stanton. Today, they are not celebrating him because Stanton decided to bring seditions as panelists on the show and to speak about the ills in society. The thing that they said they would do, that citizens were doing our bad. Stanton come by and say that the thing you're doing more than before. They say Stanton is our enemy. Because he said, I will speak up the truth about it. In that truth that he's speaking about the United Party folks, he's not letting go issues of the under happening under CDC. He bring them on the platform, and citizens, supporters of George Weah are panelists on the platform, and they expect them to respond to those issues. Why are you asking them to leave? Why some people are asking them to leave the platform? Why? Is that thing will bring disagreement between you? Is that an issue? When they sit on Spoon Network and they allow people to insult George Weah and Kev Hassan there and Asedo there and Wanto there and the Akaras Great there and they insult George Weah. So our people should not be there. The people should not be on that spot because Waterspoon is not a good man. Yes, Waterspoon is not a good man because he said things against George Weah. He said all the bad things against George Weah. It is the same Waterspoon that is saying the bad things against the Unity Party. It is the same Waterspoon. Like it's usually a Spoon Network to say the bad things again and the United Party folks. And you got people from the opposition, you got people and you bring people from all over. Your officials of the CDC, they don't appear on Spoon. All of your officials in your CDC, they not appear on Spoon? Are they not go on the network? Are they not go on the Spoon Network? Look, you know, the problem I got with you people is that you quick to be carried. Many of you quick to be carried away. George Weah is a tolerant leader. George Weah is a man who you will never understand. George Weah is different from Israel. George Weah is different from Tewa. George Weah is different from you, Namwe. He's different. He's different from you. George Weah is different from you. Every one of you, you come and say, George Weah was tolerant. You saw it. George Weah, people now no political prisoner go to jail. There were no political prisoner. George Weah, people used to protest. George Weah, why are you referencing all those times? Why are you referencing all the events? Why are you bringing them under the spotlight? Because you had a leader that was tolerant, that allowed other things to happen in his time. Things that were not in your favor happen in his time. He allowed it. He allows it to happen because he is a leader. Today, that is why you have the opportunity to say, George Weah, there were rule of law. We were not brutalizing people. George Weah not break the law. George Weah not do it because George Weah stood his ground to tolerate many things. That is why today you can throw reference to those things. Because George Weah tolerated them. The reason why you can say George Weah didn't break any opposition because he tolerated it. And today you can throw reference to it. If people sit on that guy's show and insult, I know, I hear people telling me, they go there, CDC put that on the show and the man insulting. And they will put George Weah, they will start causing George Weah and doing all the things, say all the bad things about George Weah. So they should walk away. I help people say, people, seditions, apparently should leave the Spoon Network and go to their own station. But the others have been going on Spoon Network and they knew that other stations there. For me, in my mind, they can sit on the Spoon Network and push and still demystify the lies. You yourself know that Waterspoon have confessed many times that they created lies about the CDC. You have heard the confession. You have heard him confess. But it doesn't divorce him even bringing something that happened under the CDC. With Akaros Gray, Kev Hassan, the rest of the people on the show, he will come and say, that thing happened on your leadership. You don't do nothing. Y'all want to So he bring all of them on the platform. I'm not a follower of Stanton. I don't follow the show. And but I'm hearing people say, oh, let him lead a show. Let him lead a play. Let him move from there because the guy, they want to behave, they talk to George. We are not sure they do all our thing. But you think that chairs and they start talking to George Weah? George Weah tolerated all those things. Oh. George Weah tolerated all those things. The major thing that I see with you people is for you to be united. That is the major thing I see with you people. It is the fact that you need to be united. That is the thing that I see with you people. It is the fact to be united. It is the fact to reach out there to your own people. It is the fact now to start to sort out things with your own people. It is the time for you to do it. Unity is paramount. Forget about what they say on the Spoon Network. The time now is to galvanize the support of the ordinary people. It's to engage them. It's to get to them. It's to sit with them. It's to talk with them. That is the issue I see that's so much important. You're not going to fight anybody. CDC people will not go to war with anybody. CDC will not go fight war with anybody. They might have their own reason why they're on that show. They might have their reason why they are there. And they go on the show and they hear the thing that happened, the thing that is being said. So you saw the guys, the United Party poor, what they decided to do? They created their own platform. Are you getting me? They created their own platform. For me, I get reason they can be there. But I want the CDC folks to understand. I want those educated ones to understand. I want the very guys that sat on the Spoon Network as panelists that came from the CDC to understand. Why did the United Party when they created their own platform? Why they went and created their own platform and say, y'all all kind of talk about Joseph Baka, the thing. Why they went there? Why do you think they went and created their own platform and say, their platform, we will only talk about Joseph Baka, we will bring the information minister, we will bring the foreign minister, we will bring the telecommunication director, we will talk about our government to go on that platform. All their followers go on their platform. All their people go there and follow them. All their people go and listen to them. They collect all those information and they run around it, whether they lie, whether they're fake news. The United Party folks go on the Reloaded show, collect all the information and they run around with it and they do it as propaganda. You can be on your Spoon Network, creating possibilities. Everybody must have a base. Everybody must have a base. The United Party base was Stanton Waterspoon. The day they got to know that Stanton started encouraging more sedition to go on a show, they felt that they were insecure. So they decided to form their own base. And how they created a Reloader. And how they created a Reloader. And how they created a Reloader Liberians. Show me that the very group that going on Stanton Waterspoon have created that will draw the minds of the people and they will invite former officials of George Weah to tell the public about project that George Weah undertook under 6 years. Show me the official. Show me the platform. United Party felt insecure with Stanton at the time they start carrying seditions and George Weah supporter on the platform. They divorced the Spoon Network and created their own network. Why? Because they want a platform. They want an atmosphere where they will talk about their lies, where they will talk about their truth, where they will talk about themselves, and they will allow their followers to carry it as a propaganda to push their agenda across the country. So they created a Reloaded. And that Reloaded on their show, there is no sedition there. On their show, there is nobody there. They are all United Party folks. They created that platform for themselves. Look, you don't got people to be talking here, man. You might can be suffering people here. You can just feel some of us stupid, but we're not stupid. The time that we standing talking behind the microphone, you're not been talking that time. You've been enjoying yourselves. You ask yourself why the United Party left Spoon show and they go create their own show called The Reloader. On The Reloader, the men can carry their own men. They carry the Minister of Public Works. They carry the Minister of Information. They carry all their people on their show to talk about them. Show me the show that these seditions have created that goes on the Spoon Network that they have created to invite former officials of Georgia government to do the same. Show me the show that they have created that care, that asset, that the rest of the folks are covered and they have created their own show. Their own show where you see they will invite the former public works minister to come show where all the projects that they honor to where the roles and what have you. To invite the minister of states, or the former minister of states, to invite the youth and sport minister, to invite the former agriculture minister, to invite where is that platform? Where is that platform? Where is that platform? Meanwhile, United Party folk can stay appear on Spoon Show. They can stay appear on Spoon Show, but they created their own platform, and their followers are following the Reloader. The London there, the other people there. The United Party folk follow their own platform. Show me your own platform. Forget about King's FM. Forget about freedom. Forget about Banana. Show me your own platform that you have created. That you're bringing all the former officials of the CDC. Show me that. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's better you people stay off. Let Waterspoon find other people to go there. Look, if you ask me, I tell you, you're going to create your own platform. Kev Hassan. All the CDC people, other opposition will follow you. Go and create your own platform. Who told you can create your platform and you invite CMC? But all of you pack, you're going to sit down the men show. Then the men print or we are on the platform. Then you're talking, then they had it printed. The men, all of them on the platform, they then denigrating your political leader. They saying all the things. Why you stand on Waterspoon when you had those people there? Why you didn't call them to denigrate Joseph Baka and cause him like that? But you allow them. That TV you're talking about. How many former officials they invited? They like Brent TV, my brother. You're talking about who created it? Who created it? Who created this platform you're talking about? Is it in collaboration with all the other radio? Is it in collaboration with King's FM? Is it in collaboration with Freedom? Is it in collaboration with Banana FM? Look, you see, the unity I'm talking about. Listen, nobody will make me be sitting down somewhere to think stupid. I will not think stupid. Nobody will make me to think stupid. I will not think stupid. I will not think stupid, Liberians. The truth should be told. The truth. Now, Jelone created Reloaded. Huh? You can see that officials they be running to Spoon. They can go there one more time, but you can see they go there. So where they showcasing Joseph Baka project, where they talking about Joseph Baka, and on their show they can go to claim your project and they take it. They go on their show, they invite, they will invite the Minister of Public Works, they invite the Information Minister, the Agriculture Minister, they all go sit on one platform and they talk about themselves. They talk about it. They show you are talking about Peterson. They show have they invited former officials of Georgia government, the former Public Works Minister to go there and talk about it. Listen, let me tell you, most of you people that want to seek, for that job, you will say you're laying blue. You're just wasting your time. You are dividing than even uniting. You are dividing. You will begin to weaken some of our spirit. You will begin to give us some. You will begin to give some of the reasons. You will begin to give some of enough reason. I'm telling you. I'm not asking you to come on this, but I don't need nobody here. My one I can talk for 6 hours. I need nobody. I'm not looking for any of you. You know that. How many times you see AB show, AB bring people on a show? How many times you see Sam bring people on a show? How many times you see people on our show then? One time. I'm not looking for anybody to come on the show. As long as I'm talking and reaching hundreds of thousands of our people in radio land, I'm okay. The information is going out there. I'm okay. You think that just to open all the small TV, we open other TV, we create another one, the top of job, yeah? We created another one, we created the other one, the top of job, yeah? No! There were many platforms that they were using against the CDC, but the key platform that they used against CDC was that of the Spoon Network. There were many platforms, the News Costa platform, they were using Yeke Koluba, but the major platform, the more concentrated platform they were using against the CDC. Which platform was it? Which of the platform they were using against your Spoon? In that Spoon? Today, the very people that were using Spoon, they go create their own platform and say Waterspoon are able to say their idea. Waterspoon talking some things against them. They feel insecure, and they go now, they're talking their own. They created their own platform. All the people want to hear in Liberia is things that will talk about Liberia. What George we have done. Peterson, I'm not looking for collaboration. All the guys you're talking about, you know what I mean? When you carry the former public web minister on that platform, and she start to outline all the roles that George we have built. All the deputy minister for technical service and the minister of public works under George Weah, they start to enlist. Where are those moving machines that George Weah brought? How many brought in the country when it came? The impact, they start to list it. Because few people talk about them. That is why you see Joseph Bagawan bringing nobody is not surprising to people because George Weah brought them in the country. It is that kind of platform I'm talking about. You want to appear on Spoon, you can appear on Spoon. It doesn't matter. But have your own platform. Same for the former youth and sport minister. Same for Zoka Wezin. And see whether you refuse. Let Zoka come and tell you about the bridgeway, the waterway project. Let you tell you about the impact job we are making on the life of the young people. The former agriculture minister. You think the people inside don't want to know? You think the people in Grand Crew don't want to know? River says Lofa, they don't want to know. They want to know. They want to know. Nobody breaking you for any collaboration. No. Count on you to collaborate on wedding. But I'm telling you people the truth. It's because you don't want to be united. That is why the ruling party will be intruding among you. Check your chat rooms. All your chat rooms. So you know the party put inside. So anything you're told, they carry to their people. Anything you're told, they carry to your people. Because you're so, many of you so careless. You're so careless, you're so complacent. You create chat rooms so that you know the party put in the chat room. You say, we will be, I'm my first time to see CDC people create chat room and say, we will be tolerant. United Party CDC people can be there. They create chat room. They say the chat room for everybody. Whether you United Party or you put them there. Show me one chat room United Party people created and say, see, this thing can be there. Show it to me. Show it to me. Unity is paramount. When you are unified, you don't give way to intruders. When you are unified, you don't let your enemies to know what is happening inside. That is why America will always be successful. That is why America will always be great. That is why America will always conquer. That is why America will always enlarge her territory. Because she keep her secret. She keep unity inside. She keep unity inside. She hold inside. You don't let go inside. When the Americans were going for Bin Laden, who they took? Even people who work at the State Department, who work at the horse, they were not in the know. The whole nation was surprised when the president announced the killing of Osama bin Laden. Even to capture Maduro, how many people, the man from Venezuela, how many Americans knew about the operation? How many Americans were being assistant? How many officials of that government knew? No, they kept their secret. They kept their mouth shut. They were unified in their fight. And that's why the Americans succeeded. They were not let open it all. Yeah, people you can't do the way I know. You know we got to be flexible. Stupidity. They were never going to capture that man. because the Venezuela government was going to be in the know that the Americans are coming. They are coming this way. They are coming that way. And this is that they don't open up to their enemies. You open chat when they say everybody is free. United Party people can be there. CDC people can be there. Where are you coming from? Where are you taking all the kind of funny thing from? Show me one chat when they created and pull your inside. They pack all your the CDC people there. You think to be unified? You think unity are ordinary thing? When you say they got to unify, they meant to united. You know what it means? When they say you are united, it means that there is no intruder. No. They don't give room to anybody who is not part of that team. No. No. When they say this group is united, it means this group is giving no access to people who are not part of them or who are not coming to be part of them. No, they keep their secret to. There were Americans that worked at the State Department that was not in the know that the Americans were going for the Venezuela president. There were Americans that worked in the State Department at the warehouse. There were people there that were not in the know. You know, that is why America will always be successful. People with them, but they will not tell certain people the operations because they want people to run their mouth. They know how people can talk. They know how people can do bisabore and cheche pole. They want to be seen as the one that brought the information. So they keep the secret in the midst of certain group of people. It's not that the Americans will not tolerate everybody. They allow everybody to come. They allow everybody to come. And they allow everybody to come. That means this other, the stupid of this one. Look at the other stupid. I know you're a Unity Party man. You are the most stupid Unity Party man. Stupid he. Can't bring your idiot here. Should be talking about other good Unity Party people, not stupid men like you. Son of man swan. You think I keep you kind of people in this on this class? So you open your stupid mouth, I will put your stupid head also. We're discussing something, you can open up your stupid mouth. You want us to tell our people, so don't go for them. I'm telling you, unity is important though. All that thing you see the people doing, all the people you see now talking against Georgia, they came around Georgia and they went back to Unity Party. Unity Party doing it and they go, you see, all the guys left Stanton show, they go open their own show. You know what? They don't go group themselves together. You know what? Patrick Hunter and all of them go group themselves together. They really make PR. They want their information to go. That's how they want to do. They want a platform that will be able to carry the information and spread it around. And that's what the guys will do. So the guys then go to group themselves. They go to group themselves. They say, "But my man, we got to find our platform. Our people can follow it. So our people can." So United Party people go on that platform. They listen to Patrick Hunter. They listen to Jerry Limerick PR. They listen to Amos Stewart. They collect the information and they passing it around. The paper doing well. The paper doing well. The paper doing well. The paper doing well. The paper that they push their agenda. Even the lying, they carry the lies around. We're not saying that you can't appear on their show. No. And we're not asking you to come on our show. No, we don't want you. Just stay to where you're stay to the play your head. Nobody want you. But what we're telling you is the unity. If the unity. If the unity. If the unity. Nobody, all y'all that want to do something for Joria to say your land, Joria, that y'all enjoy from Joria. That y'all don't want to enjoy the says here. That y'all enjoy. But many of you don't stand the test of time to keep talking. You give up, you break down, you run away, you hide yourself. When those platforms are created, it's for you, it's not for me. I'm not asking you to create it with me. I want it with you. At the end of the day, we don't want to come here every day to talk to the ordinary people. Now you saw how the guys stand on there and insulted Joria around here and use the platform and say all the bad things against Joria. But Stanton, they didn't stop the Unity Party folks from creating their platform. They created their own platform. When George Weah was there, you guys created a platform. They were complacent. John Weah is not there. You created a platform. The Unity Party men can still appear on Waterspoon Show, but they created their own platform. That platform, they relay on D15 radio. That platform they relay on other community radio. That platform they collaborate with other radio stations that are closer to them. When people telling you just feel stupid when you got sense. The United Party guys can appear on Spoon, but they created their own platform. That platform they collaborate with all of their people, and they push their agenda. They carry it. Show me one platform you created and you're saying for the former Minister of Public Works. That the former Minister of Public Works unveil himself and say I'm able to talk. But the former minister able to be telling people why they call to Kanta, why the other president not call to Kanta. Wait, the people government the force to go call you. You think they won't call you? They will not call you. You are an engineer. You sitting. You understand the whole thing, my mama. They will not call you. They will not call you because you're not part of them. You're part of Liberia, but you're not part of the United Party folks. Why do you think they should invite you to Gompa, to Banga? No, they will not call you, Manakoko. No. They want their own. They want you that come from another side. No, you got something to offer, but they need their own to be able to tell their people what they are doing. I don't know, you're understanding the secret. You don't understand the tactics, but all of you run to them. All of you celebrate them. All of you go there and you waste your precious time. And the ordinary people are depending on us, not you. Because you don't give them the opportunity. We gave them the opportunity. We come and talk to them. They have easy access to us than you. You think all the old man and get the luxury of time to go on Spoon? No. But they get the time enough to listen to Kings, to listen to Bossier, to listen to Sam Andrews, to listen to Abraham Gosson William, to listen to Sekou Sharif, to listen to Austin Kawa, to listen to KOK, to listen to Winston Bladding, to listen to these people. The ordinary people have the time. It's available. They buy their radios and the batteries are there. Why are they committed only to this station? Because that is where they think the information is. They can get it easily. When we're telling you say we're stupid. But if we put down our microphone, all of us say now we just leave it with you do what you want to do. Who cares? And I run for president in Liberia. You saw me running for president in Liberia for any of my relatives, the CS. Or you want to talk about you say, Mona see my sister and because you're police director. I'm from the workers. I'm from the workers, you know. I just want to be sincere with all of you so that you Liberians will understand this thing. Look at my friend and brother. Look at my friend and brother. My son father, Koluba, in Lofa. Radio Wologisi, the leading radio station there in Lofa that covering all parts of Lofa. Why do you think there is no collaboration with them? Why do you think there is no collaboration with the leading radio in Lofa County, Wologisi Radio, that was paid for Jefferson Tabakoji? Why are we not collaborating with them? Why are people not collaborating with them? You think that only Stanton show can reach all over? You think that only Stanton platform can push the agenda? You think that only Stanton Waterspoon will not give you a platform to explain all George Weah achievement? Zero. Stanton Waterspoon platform will not give you the opportunity to dissect, to explain in totality George Weah project. Zero. He will not give you that time. He have lots of people on the show. They will not allow you to explain from one to this to that. No, you will not have that full opportunity and that privilege to explain George Weah project in totality on Stanton show. He will not give you that. He will not give you the time. That is why the guys from United Party form their reloader. On their reloader, all of them get time to all of them get time to talk about their government. Jeremy Pia will get on the show. Patrick Horner will go on the show. Amos Ware will go on the show. Luther Tapper will go on the show. All of them sit together and they have time because they are the one in charge. So they create a platform that they will share one another ideas and tell their people carry the message around. They collaborate with D15. They collaborate with Cool FM. They collaborate with the community radio. They bear it because they want to push the agenda to their people. Where your own? Where your own? Spoon will not get you the opportunity to do this. Spoon will not get the opportunity that DeLong, Patrick Horner, the rest of the folks have on the reloaded. They have never had such an opportunity on the Spoon at this time. No. Before, yeah, they had. Now, no, they don't have that time. So they say, well, let's go create our own. Because we got to have access to our own, and we create our own, we support our own, and we push our own agenda. So the United Party guy, they are created in terms of their information dissemination. Let's create our own. Let's propagate our own, in our own, for our own, around our own. So you see, they build themselves around their own. But anytime they want to appear on spoon, they can appear on spoon. Anytime spoon feel like inviting DeLong, you invite DeLong. You get what I'm saying? But the guys have a platform. They have a platform. It is the same thing with you citizens. No, unity is paramount. Nobody get anything to please here. Nobody say, I want please Joria. I want Joria to know I'm doing better. Doing what bad? Some of us have been talking way back, almost 20 years ago. Joria became president and you were enjoying. No one of you hold my hand. You will carry me to go buy me Coca-Cola. You think some of us stupid? You think we don't want the money? You think we don't want to live the good life? We don't want to ride a good cars? You think we're stupid? We're not stupid. We are telling you because the common people depending on us. We are the one that create possibilities for them. We are the one that open platform for 2-3 hours and they are able to call. They are free. Nobody cutting them also easily. They say what they want to say. They free themselves. They talk about their government. They talk about their country. We create the possibilities because the platform is for them. You know the party folks can call, but the platform is created for the citizens, for Russians, for Liberians who believed in true democracy. The platform is created for them. That is why everybody put for a bro. They will feel free to call because they have access to it. It is their own. They are part of it. But who said they can appear on other radio stations? They can appear. But you see, they have access to freedom. They have access to king. They have access to voice. They have access to banner because it is their own. So I'm gonna do it. I'm getting getting somebody tell me same name create Hassan created some kind of platform TV and what have you. Little things. We're not begging. I am not begging. And you think I want anybody on the show? I can talk for 5 hours. You didn't get tired? You didn't really get tired? I can't. But what I'm saying to you, Liberians, seditions and reaction, I'm saying nothing but the truth. The time you're taking to go sit down spoon, where you'll be talking there, your talk those time. That is since that what they used to damage your. They say all the bad things about you are Carlos Gray. They say all the bad things about you Kev Hassan. They say all the bad things about you Asedo. You are in the government. They say all the negative things about you that are platform they used to damage you. That are platform they used to destroy you. That are platform they used to say bad things about you. It's good to be there. But you think you can create your own and you collaborate with your own and push the agenda? If these children, if God have not brought my junior brother, my son, Lee Makrete, and the other little children that I see, they are in the slum, they are in the waters and showcasing George Weah project. What would have happened to the people? United Party will have stolen the whole show. They have stolen the whole show. Why is that Makrete will not go out there and go in the trenches and the butchers and then let ball will go there? Do you know what will have happened to people showcasing George Weah project? And all of your own spoon, like a vega, y'all sit down there, y'all feel comfortable. What do y'all want proof? What do y'all want proof on Spoon TV? A United Party that used that place and they desecrated that place and they destroy it today, they walk away, they go create their own platform and they collaborate with their own people. Why you CDC people got to prove on Spoon? What do y'all got to prove there? You all the CDC people are Carlos Gray, Skev Hassan, Azedo. Are you all talking to? What do you get to prove on Apple platform? You get proof nothing on Spoon. You know what? You know what? That platform is desecrated. That platform is used to destroy you. You don't get nothing to prove on Spoon Network. Nothing. You can appear on that platform, good, but you don't get nothing to prove on that platform. That is why you saw the United Party folks. They went and created their own. Their own. Their own. They can go there anytime. They can let you. You see, when I look at it reloaded and see all the ministers together, I can be happy that they are there. It was not so from the beginning. From the beginning, they were all running to a Spoon to destroy CDC. Now that they have succeeded in their evil act, they are in governance, and the Spoon Network now want to destroy them too. They say, no, we will not go there. We will carry one more time, but we'll go open our own platform. and we'll tell the people what Joseph Baka doing. And now what they're doing? Whether they say la, they say la. For that platform, JMB Picking can be running all around. When he listen to reload that, then the thing say go so, then he go there. He go there. Many people were batting in the lies and fallacies from them. Until we saw little boy like Makrete, Lee Makrete, a little boy like this, a small boy with a small head with too much wisdom, we now go out there and say, no, we can bring that one. Yeah, we can bring that. So all those roads, all those infrastructures, all those housing units, all those areas that boy is showcasing, if we set up a platform similar to Spoon and you are showcasing the ministers, the former directors, the former lands and mine ministers, and they are coming there to talk about the project, you think we will not know? You think the common old man will not know what George we have done to the country for his people? You think they will not know? You think they will not be informed? Because on that platform, they are breaking the former youth and sport minister. He's telling us when George Weah was there, these are things that we did under the youth and sport minister, under youth and sport ministry. You bring in the director, you bring in the technical assistant minister from Ministry of Labor, and they are telling you these are some of the things we put in place when George Weah was here, when I was minister, when I was assistant minister. Where are those people? Are they not around? Where are those technical directors? Are they not around? Where are those people that were all floating around your George Weah time? Are they not around? Are they not here? Lee Makrete is a minister that was served as director before. Lee Makrete. And that other guy, I saw her to bomb me on one of the bridges. She was standing under the bridge in the water. I said, oh, God bless this child. I saw that beautiful girl under the bridge. I think it bombed me. She was showcasing George Weah project. Where in the bush? In the trenches, they were there. So when a platform is created and that platform collaborates, and they are breaking the former minister for public works, that bridge where I get go way over there to show the public works minister will tell the Liberian people, George Weah built a Pakro bush. George Weah government honor its time. They were able to initiate this project. It stopped at this level. It came at 75%, and the Unity Party take over it. We just want you to know this other agriculture project, George Weah government initiated it. They started in this. Now you will see Liberians will start to grab those information, and they are running with it at the Atayi centers. They are running with it at the intellectual centers. They are running with it at their school campus. They are running with it at their business area and job site. And our people will adequately be informed to demystify the lies of the Unity Party, because people who were there, people who signed the project, people who were there, people who they implemented the project, they are live, and they are telling you, go to Israelville. You get to Israelville, the road that going to C.A. Howard. When you pass Israelville, that road from Israelville to C.A. Howard University, that road, it was laid by George Weah. We went 85%. We went 85% of that road. So from Israelville to C.A. Howard, we stopped the road over there. All right? Until the election, the High United Party decided to continue. But we want you to know that George Weah started the project up to that end. So the people who have not gone to Israelville will be knowledgeable about the things that George Weah did in Israelville during his 6 years. The people in Israelville will now also testify that George Weah is the one that built the road from here all the way to C.A. Howard. See how that's just the truth. That's just the best thing to do. You go and bring the Minister of Youth and Sport, Zoga Wessing, or whoever minister work there will be telling us what happened to the waterway project. Because one time the king said, we are not paying the product, pay. Let's see what happened. What impact did they make to the young on the life of the young people? Let's bring the former information, the former education minister that were under George Weah. Or tell us something, how the government was doing it. How the government was doing this. What are the schools that they built across the country? Those schools that they built. Oh, George Weah built elementary school in Pakbakpa town. George Weah built other high school in Zograzo town. George Weah. Now, the ordinary people will not to grab the information. They are running with it all over the place. How you might know, oh, wait, man, you can go on the platform. Go on the platform. You will see on that platform, they're bringing everybody. And that whole show is been collabo. It's in collabo. Kings is carrying it, Bana is carrying it, Freedom is carrying it, everybody collabo, and the information is going out. Our people will be adequately informed. No, it will weaken the Unity Party propaganda base. They will have nothing to say, but because you choose that when we go on spool, when we talk it, everybody will hear when we go. What time? The time they will get you on Freedom, the time they will get you on Bana, the time they will get you on Kings on that platform. it will be enough to say more about George Weah project than on Spoon. Spoon will not give you Spoon will give you 2 minutes to talk. Can you explain all the projects in 2 minutes? Isaac, can you explain George Weah major project in 3 minutes? No. And that is why I want all of our people to understand. Going on Spoon TV and bar. But you unite yourself. You see, when you are united, you will own your own. When you people are together, you will cling to your own. Amen. Yeah. You see, that job we have been talking about CDC and all the kind of thing people talking. Some of us are talking, we've been talking the nonsense. But it's just you kind of getting some of us disappointed, discouraged, and thinking the other side, the other way out. I'm not calling people to come on the show. I can turn on the show for 3 hours. I mean, I got Papi Solo. I can turn on the show for 4 hours. The other thing will be before me. The other thing will be in for me. I will go. But it is the truth. It is the truth. The truth hurts, but it's always good to talk the truth. Unity is not ordinary. Unity, there are things that goes along with unity. There are lots of ingredients in unity. When you are unified, it means that you are not giving way to the enemy. Look, even in the midst of unity, there are people in that circle. Somebody can know about the operation. No, you don't tell them. That's why America will always succeed. I keep telling you about America. Everybody in the warehouse was not in the know that the Americans were going for the Venezuela president. Do you know that? It's not everybody at the warehouse knew. It's not everybody at the State Department were in the know that the Americans was going for this Venezuela president. Do you agree with me or not? You think that all of the people at the State Department knew that America was going for Bin Laden? No. It was a unifying operation, but they didn't disclose it to everybody because they wanted to keep it secret and succeed at the end and then tell the people to celebrate. You know why the United Party folks left the Spoon network and go create their own network? You know why they left it? Because they want to have a cohesive war. They want to have one war. They want to balance it. They want to have equilibrium politically to be able to say, yeah, they went to Patriot 21, yeah, they wanted a team's work. That's why they moved from Honor Spoon. Now, the mindset that the United Party folks carry is that we can appear on Water Spoon show anytime we want to appear. But you know, the time we have on our show to talk plenty for Joe Parker, we not have that time to talk on Spoon show. Yeah, so we can go pack ourselves on Spoon show. We're just sitting down there and we're talking for 2 minutes and we not have the time to talk more. And they have the other minute there, you know. So let's create our own platform. That platform will be for us. Then we can bring one another, director bring director, minister bring minister, and we are talking about a project. That is what the United Party folks are doing. And you CDC people, you got the charisma, you got the zeal, you got the tenacity to do even more. But you want to do separate things because you want to claim glory. You want to be saying that you the only man talking for George Weah. You the only woman talking for George Weah. Oh yeah, you benefit that you're supposed to talk. Somehow we can break anywhere. But you see, we still stand our ground. But that's the truth. If y'all want to leave, y'all can be. That's your business. I said to you, you see me talking about running in my district as representative? You see me say I want to be president? No, I don't want to be president. But I'm telling you the truth. The ordinary, check around. All in the community right now, they are listening to King's FM. All in the communities, all around the country, they are listening to King's FM right now. The ordinary papa guy a radio by him. That keke rider guy a radio on a keke. In the bus, the driver guy a radio. You see, the guys they tune to area that they have access to. They have access to King's FM. They have access to Banana. They have access to Freedom. They have access to Voice. So they clue onto it. It's for them. It's their own because they can call. Hello, I'm calling from Pittsburgh. Man, yatazo. Yeah, I called to tell them. They didn't forget way not correct. They feel free. They feel relaxed. Nobody say, "Oh man, make it now. Your time finish. Make it. Leave the land. Leave the land." No. They see it as their own. And that is why sometimes we are challenged to run to King's FM because they see King's FM as their own. They see Banner FM as their own. They see Freedom as their own. They see Voice as their own. You know when something is for you, you feel relaxed. You can even live by you say that our own. That our own. That our own. Anytime you want to appear on Spoon, you can appear. But you got a base. You got a base. That is why the United Party folks left Spoon in totality and created their base. But they can appear on Spoon, but they got a base. Where your base at? Kev Hassan, Azedo, Kakara, where your base? Just show me your base. You don't got no base. I challenge you. I challenge Hassan though. I challenge Kev Hassan. I challenge Akaro's base. You don't get base? Where your base? You don't get base. Ask for the United Party base. Reloaded. The men get a base. That reloaded connector was with Radio Bush or the connector with Cool FM. They got base. Just show me your base. Just show me your base. Because you don't want to allow unity. You don't want to unify. Everybody feel that when they do things their own separate ways, they will succeed. And they will claim the glory. You don't have base. You don't get base. So anytime Waterspoon get there, he kick you off a show, you will be floating a cartoon because you don't get base. But anytime Emma Twa can appear on Spoon, he can appear. 2-3 minutes, you spend the time, you leave from there, but you get a base. He goes on his own platform, their own platform they created to push their agenda. They got enough time to talk about United Party and talk about their things that they're doing. They got enough time. Where is your base? Where is your base? Where is your base? Where is your base? That the ordinary people got base. The ordinary people know their bases. They know their base. They know their base. Their base is Kings FM. Their base Banana. Their base Freedom. Their base Force. They got a place of belonging. They know their base. Where is your base? Oh my God. I know some of you don't like it, but I care. You think I really care? You think I really get time? You like it? It's good. You don't like it? Leave it. But I did challenge them. Yeah, Kev Hassan show me a base. Yeah, I said don't show me a base. Yeah, I carry they hold it. They on Spoon Network. In that bar, but you got base. United Party go on Spoon Network, but United Party people got base. Reloaded is their base. Where is your base? You see, when unity is there, you see cohesiveness, you see oneness, you see togetherness, because everybody is going the same way. That is why the Americans are succeeding. When the Americans moved, their team, their allies will join them. Israel will join the Americans. Why? Because they are team. Great Britain will go join them because they are team. So they got their base. They got their base. They got their base. That is why you see at times when America vote for something, all those countries that are allied in Liberia, they have to vote for it. When you vote against America's interest, that means you're not for them. I don't care how you do it. I don't care how you want it to be. But what I'm saying to all of you seditions and reactions, be united. Unity is key. In the midst of unity, there is no division. In the midst of unity, there is one word. Because the United Party prefer to themselves that on the Spoon show, they were getting unpopular. On the Spoon show, Waterspoon was not giving them the time to talk about Joe Baka, and so they decided to create their own base, even though they can go there. But they get their base and they are able. Do you have a base where you can invite the former Minister of Labor? Do you have a base where you can invite the former WAS director to tell the people about George Weah initiated as relate to paying WAS fee? Do you have your base to invite the former president of the University of Liberia, Honor George Weah, to come and explain how it was like when George Weah was there? How was the University of Liberia? Do you have a base? Do you have a base to invite the former mayor? Do you have a base to invite the former Water Seward manager to explain how was it? Do you have a base to invite the former LEC boss? How was it? Do you have a base to invite the former minister? What's the base? I don't waste my time. Your business. As far as I'm concerned, I got my base. My base is Kings FM, and my base is the ordinary people. And that's why we create assets for them to talk. I believe in the ordinary people. I believe in the boys. I believe in the girls. I believe in the papa. I believe in the Oma. I believe in the people who stretch their hands to them and want to keep the unity. Unity is so key, it's so paramount. If you are united, you will not be fighting to be divided. You will not be fighting for self-glory. No. You will not be fighting for you alone, for them to praise you because you want somebody to say you're doing it better. No. When you are united, you will see a collective work. And that is what we do at Kings FM. The reason why you have the opportunity to listen to us is because we run a teamwork. If I'm not coming on the show now, I can tell Sam, come on my show, go sit on the show and do the show. He will already come and do the show. You all need to have a base. The opposition, you need to have a base. You think when you set up a base, you can invite CMC chairman? You think you can invite them on your show? You can invite them. You know what I mean? If we're collaborating and we're running that your show, then you know what I mean for the ordinary people? They play lead my critic going now. The minister that was in charge of that play will come and explain. Say yes, where that ball went. But the ball had to go to counter the bacon CDC people to show, yeah, Joe, they should beg you, they should hold your phone, they should beg you to show project that Joe, we are there on a talk. Something that's supposed to be available. Something that you should be running to say, I want to go on this platform to explain. You're not doing it, you're not fit. You open the telephone lines at 077 223 9933 086 30 4497 0777 980 375. Let's hear you right here on the program. The Lone Star line, let me get it on. And let's hear you right here and talk about it. My concern, I'm not stopping people from going on the Spoon Network. I'm not stopping the CDC people from going there. But you get base. I'm not asking you to come here because I don't need you here. But I'm just saying you got base. Unity can call, Unity bring about all those things. Take this person. Good morning. Yeah, you know where you calling from? Call you not serious. I will move you on the line because when you call, know that you coming on the radio. So leave all the other discussion, yeah, and focus on what you want to say on the radio. Yeah, just call your name and tell me where you calling from. 077 223 9933 086 30 4497 0777 980 375. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Morning, my brother.
Israel, thank you very much. Israel, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a Popo corner, down Coast Spoon Hill, Western community. Israel, I want to commend you. Thank you very much for breaking the ceiling this morning. You know, these are some of the things that serve as a contributing factors to get us to where we are today. Because all people who serve as a brain for this movement, they were not far-sighted. They sat on a teaspoon that denigrated President Weah, that brought us to this place today, that promoted the political miscarriage that we have in our country today. It is the same place they are still at. Myself, I said a thing in that direction. So I think it is now time that we raise our voice across the line to tell them that they create their own bar. We can use this FM. We can use freedom. We can use Voice of Liberia. Why should we be sending water spoon that always denigrating President Weah? Nobody know why this man is against President Weah personally. Because every attitude of this man has shown that he's against President Weah personally. Because nothing this man have done to him. So why should you be there sitting on a small radio station that continue to denigrate President Weah in presidency and out of presidency? Why should you be with this man? So in my mind, it is now time that the towers of CDC come together and use another avenue to open a bigger platform that will be able to propagate the message of the ordinary people. Israel, our country is going down the drain, Israel. We need to tell the Liberian people what's happening to our country, Israel. Since I moved to my area down Coast Spoon Hill to see two gigantic buildings burning simultaneously, it is under this Joe Biden government. He needs to tell us what's going on. We're here in fire. Yesterday in red light, a business case got gutter with fire. Instead of the people happy, everyone was looting yesterday. And most especially disgusting thing about it was district number 5 that John Newman Braga won over women. Look at what is happening at 72nd Barrel. The entire place has been barricaded, asking the people to leave without any discussion. The people are living in complete limbo. The entire 72nd was also done as we speak. The entire place has been barricaded with barbed wire. That's the business area that people are living. Where are we going? Why do you guys keep America to come and destroy our country? Look at the damning report on America. Everything is just correlating and telling us our country is going down the line. So CDC towers, focus people, get us down. I said go, lead that station, open a bigger platform that will give the message to the people. The people are looking up to you people for the message to get the same in it. Thank you, Israel. Thank you very much. I support your advocacy this morning. Let God bless all of us. Let us sing in that direction. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Good morning.
Good morning, Bibela. Good morning, Bibela. We are here.
Morning, Chief.
Today, this really, I'm April Boga speaking for Soclini community. You really made my day this morning. A good for you to be telling we the tradition, the truth. When you tell the truth, those that have ears, that have something with hear and they will listen and they will follow the truth. They will continue to do the good thing. Important thing, you got to get consequence. When a CDC consequence today when water smoke a show, where they will go? Who will listen to them? Instead of them prepare their platform that their supporter, their former leaders to come there and discuss it. Like I said, President Georgia, they will not do it. They just say in that Oslo day and that day and that day and that day and that, and they know very well stand up on that day. They change for anything on that show. The same platform they use against us, set here and destroy us. The same platform is sitting down there. They were in power towards set here and some people on that platform. But the people were destroying all on the platform. But today, thank you so much. Thank you. I don't even know what to say today.
Thank you.
The only thing I got to say about sedition, when you are a member of the coalition for democratic change, supporter of President Weah, stand your ground. They told us on the stage. They not say about ground. They not move from time to time and make sure that the people know the wealth President Weah did in the country. Let people know. People see that. Oh, we're not know what President Weah did in the country. Oh, we're not know yet. That's just for a few days ago, people begin to know the things that President Weah did in the country.
Okay.
And let me tell you, people, nobody. The thing President Weah did in the country for 6 years in the country, nobody will do it now. Nobody will do it now. Nobody. You can see what you said. Nobody will do it right now. Nobody will do it now. 2020, so we have dedicated over 4 to 5 different schools and different market buildings. Today, what the government can point to, whatever the government can point to, in 2 years, one structure will dedicate. That is one structure will dedicate.
Okay.
And the state show that they will bring instead of their government and empower for them to discuss the issue. The thing that affecting the citizens, and when we go on the show that everything at Georgia. Everything at Georgia. Everything at Georgia in power today, but they cannot discuss the issue that those are in power today. What they can discuss on the show. So now when I was for put on the show for now, to the get against the opposition again. Why you complain with that show if you can do on the show? I don't think that sense. Thank you so much for the show this morning.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly, Chief. Thank you. Good morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's
get me. Yeah, there I won't talk to you off here, but let me just to like on our barrel business. That barrel, what they talking about people moving, twin chapters and
I'm discussing that barrel too. Okay. Yeah, discussing that barrel thing.
All right.
Discussing what I discussed with the money. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for the topic this morning. I will not go in detail. I think I say it. I won't talk to you off here. If you don't want to listen to my voice, you know what I'm talking to you. I want to talk to you off air, maybe after the show.
Okay.
Please. I want to speak something very serious.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Israel.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, it's about some today. I want to what was school in Wetra?
Me?
What was school in Wetra?
I don't know. They say in cool, man. I know it drive.
I think what was school at cool, man. Because a water school at cool, man, you're not set on a station. 6 years ago to denigrate and insult President Weah. Say all kind of thing against President Weah. Let me tell you, no sir, men will do the thing. Let me tell you, what else for listening? Where Joe Baka me for 4 years. Some of us are just saying we protect our own. I made mistake. Honestly, the government and I said, what is the government talking for the place? You were speaking step with plans. You were suffering your words, and if what was taught today, what President Weah second, he make that remark, and then you never know that what President Weah make it today. What you want for to say today? You never say, oh, Baka. Say I was so you want to also take your point on your palette so you can get money into it. In denying in what your President Weah because President Weah said feed and say I'm on better day and you better watch out. Come and get on the party ticket. And I said no. I'm taking cool man, I'm taking crown man, I'm taking Gio man, I'm taking Federer man. But I said come for 4 years, come and beat on my party ticket and see the vote for him today and vote for 2 of them and they become billionaire in the country. Today they went back to their past. They said we'll protect our own. What else will not listen to it? You know, cool man, because we from Sa'i. We're not set on the talk show to let somebody insult our brother and our son, our own. Just stop it now. Then somebody go and join your bar. Then you stay talking. Let me tell you, my brother, I was sitting on the station. We don't put together. Listen to me when the point of time where we don't put one point up. They say, I come again, we don't put no more. And they say, no, I come to point. What's it, man? I will not to me. I want to abuse the man, the woman upon you. But not get a station, I will look for it. They tell say, open now, I see what I meant. You're not for me on it. Let me tell you, why must every girl I was cool? You see, you are kissing for any girl, then you go here, kiss up. You go up for paying you. Enough cool male. It's a cool man. Let me tell you now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ezra.
Yeah, let's hear you. Put live in your voice. Put live in your voice.
Yeah, my name is Ophia. We're calling from Locator. Yeah, Ezra. I know really what I can't get asset going to do on our platform. They may talk says there. What's the quite all a parent? They say you got your real in power. Okay, they may in power. Anytime he's talking, he can say he's supposed to tell Paka. He will not talk to himself. Only the people they want behind himself. And talking the table yesterday, then he showed your real body. It's not your real playing football. All that thing I can't create any look nearly on that platform. They can create their own platform to disgrace that man and be telling people that all the opposition and they want to tend to spoon affair. You know how many people feeling bad about the government? Then 24 hours they own up the platform there. And if my listening to that, you come on, but I'm listening to that, you call it radio. He will never take. To the person call from America, say you better every day like job. We are not in power for America. They never talking. Your own show your topic. When United Party now can he back up money and he ready to cost your we are. Now go sound on their system. He get nothing there. Nothing all the money they say he get. Nothing he get in their system. They no part of you are living the all ratting hawk. Go see it. Nothing you do there. And you're putting your boy showing Joria. That time Joria was standing or playing football. Then showing the picture.
Okay, thank you so kindly. I think someone is like, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is podcast we're calling from Compass area.
Yeah, go ahead. What's that?
You know, what we're saying you share all this morning. And the same thing we experienced in Nimaya. All those who are in positions in Nimaya and they got bread and butter from President Weah. All the president saying we lose the election. Now one day you'll see any official government that enjoy the fruit of President Weah to come on radio to talk anything. As soon as we who not even see we didn't drink water from the government, it's we the one advocating. This is bad. And we need to create our own platform. Because you can see, first of all, when you talk into of Weah, after 2 days, they go inside the building, Weah. So we don't have allow our people to sit on that platform for them to be listening to all the messages the day is talking. So we need to go to our senses. We got to send in a date. Because we were in the government, when President Weah was listening with them, when they were in government, they didn't just do anything. Mostly they are the ones who swore the repetition of President Weah. Because they used to go there, they don't used to look at the common people. When they go to, we need authority, one can tell common people. And today, I read his job because when President Weah lose the election, the way they say, oh, don't accept it, he said, no, I will accept it. Because you people are not live with the common people. So we keep for the common people. And I lose the election, I don't want to hold out this country. And you see some hats on there, looking on the street today. So on the who have been put a 3-4 foreign car, they have nothing. So on the who are dating with as a king and queen, they have nothing today. Or just look the thing. But we pray God that people walk into their ear so they can come to their senses. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly, man, there, brother. Thank you. Let me take someone from the diaspora. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, my brother, what we are saying, and to the Liberian people. This is Joseph Kwame calling from New York. Look, my brother, I know you have said a lot, but one good thing I will say, John Weah is a blessed man. Whether you like it or not, he do not pick you to ask you whether you crew man or you basser man or you gravel man. When I was in Liberia, I came 2004. I've even told friends who know me, they will tell you. I told them, if John we are wrong today, I will come and vote for him. You know, because the man is a good man. But the very crazy man you're talking about, which is Waterspoon, what have he done? You understand? This man went and lied. And one good thing, all cool people, I will tell my cool brothers and sisters, be proud of who you are. Outside there in the world, the one know George we are. Okay, now they are one like what we're doing. Outside there, the world knows like George we are than any other person in Liberia. Okay? And they may have done well for the nation. But the only thing you see them saying, oh, John we have destroyed the country, John we have damaged the country. Oh, John we have damaged the country by sending the poor people children to school without school fee. He damaged the country by paying their welfare fee. He damaged the country by building all the hospitals for us. I do not directly benefit from George. We are indirectly, and I thank God for that. That my brothers and sisters are benefiting from George Weah. Whether what they were in exile, that they helped him run today, and even our national team, what he did for us at the time. We all need to tell him thank you. He is a blessing to Liberia. But they will just come out and spread all these lies and things like, oh, George Weah destroyed the country. He destroyed the country by the airport that he faced for you. He destroyed a country by they had to play the Ralphie Highway they put into place. He destroyed the country by they had to call it the zero tax that he built. That's how he destroyed country. So they're looking to build. What have they built? They need to show us. Those are the things we're supposed to be talking. Let them show us what they have done. What have they done better than George Weah? But this man, before he became president, we saw what he did for the Liberian people. In and out of Liberia. And this is why we put our trust in him. Welcome first, he's second. Because of the love that he has for the nation. The Thomas Falau, the world, he created them. They did not create George Weah. They benefited from him. So as a crewman, wherever I can be, if I was a crewman, I'm a woman there. I'm from Lufa County. What I even don't know about Lufa, or the little thing that I've done for Lufa, but I have never done it. Oh, it's because the little thing that even Tomofala and no guys there at the time of CDC, that what the Boka was show now in Lufa County about going to build things. He has never done anything for Lufa. It's just unfortunate. Our crewman, I be lifting my head up high. That I got somebody that, you know, the world know compared to Buckeye. But brother, God bless you all, man. Let's take care, man.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly, Johnson, there from New York. Let's see. The Lone Star line is 086304497. Let's take someone from here. Good morning.
Hello, Bob. Here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's a Sabato, always coming from Jakarta, Ria. What else? The thing you're talking this morning and mentioned. The people that are down there, only I cannot go and see not get upon him. But I think though that the people with money, they can find way to look for another platform to go there. Then I want us to always disgrace your way that something is going on. One of them said looking for it. He said looking for it. Who disgrace? The day that people get on him, you will know what to do it to the state there. But not when you to the state there, you know that everything for you in the whole world. That was also my self in the whole world here. That 2026, they change the world. They change the way of living. When you not do it, you're ready for him. I think you will let to tell the story.
Okay.
Thank you this morning for what you always saying to us.
Mm-hmm.
We are always listening to you. That we keep going straight. We always know what we're doing. And the thing you always say it is true that why they can look for the who platform. They pay with money. Then your water every day water platform. Every day water platform. And that goes down well with us. Thank you so much. I will just about to call from Jacob down Ria. Thank God bless you in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen. Thank you. Sabato. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, please go away from the radio.
My name is Alex. I I'm calling for the borough of Newtown.
Alice, cut off your radio.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for the show this morning. Yes, sir. Why you let the party people do most especially start with a spoon? We know that man. That man that the city is doing pay people in America that they were paying people left and right in America in the place. So that criminal we can nothing to do with him. Whatsoever you do to Georgia, you can't change our mind. Some of us we know what Georgia did for the country. So I tell Georgia also that it can't consist of us to say we will move from behind Georgia. We will be behind him. Meanwhile, the black woman said, I will talking with you, you call me in studio. You ask me, say, name what Georgia did for the country. I will need everything unto you. They can't fool us. In not enough. So I sitting there, I still talk, I said, but we have found time. You call me in studio. Let me come there. Because you let the party people, they can hack. Yeah, they can cool.
Okay.
They can't fool us. What they want for Georgia to do for the country before they know so Georgia care for us. Georgia care for us. They not care for us. That's why they beating black people on the street. So, boy, I still telling you, I want this really fast for me. That can come in that studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. Good morning.
Oh, yeah. Hello? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello, morning, boy. Yeah, this is the calling for Bobby Modogono. Oh, yeah, I say thank you for the show, Baba. For long. Oh, yeah, I say my concern in the morning. I say I'm open representing our senator. They put it official. They not let off. They not let you. Well, they just are preaching out to all. So the thing we doing is that she find a platform and not lab. I say because I don't think when you get a propaganda platform, it's so local. Like they be ali want to be, but the other one is at least to be flagging the issue. But they can't do it. They just one for the ones that get on say about it. Last night, they may only mention Georgia, the mayor said, and the person they want to bring on what into the capital in there, nowhere. They won't put a CCTV there. They say they discuss it with the center. They say they can't agree. They say they don't want to do it because no one they were exposed. So they may say it's all a friend already agree. The police say they can't agree. The argument say the American may say one to the office and I mean answer the mayor good. I may say what all of the office. The may say means of feedback. So the police not in our issue of what we are saying. We just go to the calamity for our head because I don't want to know the calamity or our here. We just in the center, we don't know what to go, but we are saying.
Okay.
So thank you for flashing the show. God bless you, Baba.
Thank you.
Blessing will be getting your Baba.
Okay. Thank you so kindly, Lydia. Good morning. This other side. There's someone alone that line there, Nancy. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning to our listeners. My name is Ruben Busy and I love to be called those specialists. And I joined this educated in the clinical system for the community where our people are still fetching water from the street. Please reply community this morning. Decision on track at the risk of the issue on the process of public sector for the weekend.
Oh, my man, you get money on the phone, Baba. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, let's hear you. Okay.
Thank you for we are here for your update on your discussion. You know what you say, actually, I agree with you. It's necessary for most of the physicians on the school level there to create their own platform. I'm not saying that they should move on there totally. But they need to create their platform so that they are working a business. Because let me tell you this, Mr. Pierre. On that phone network, all of the physicians are on that level of work. They not get sufficient time to explain about their party and of their candidate. The people yesterday night individual you can talk about child, this drunken grandma. Someone I said to and it's a don't want that to it did it. Then they get do that thing, someone like that where at the end of the day, you have to do in the past. So I would like to conclude by to say that actually people the decision upon that phone network is they not create their own platform. 2029, the downfall is there will be any downfall for CDC, they will be the cause of it. So then the people that show the people that they create their own platform because they get followers, they get people that can listen to them, and we the decision we will follow them. So thank you ever so much for having me on the line.
Thank you so. Okay, thank you so much, testimony. Thank you for being a part. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay. Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Let me take this person here. I will come back to you, but let me take Edmond.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, morning, Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Edmond Carr, and I'm the visually impaired at keeping this President Fit to the Fire to deliver. And as I said earlier, as we cross the 22, that will be making Boaka 2 years, entering into the 3rd year now. We're no more going to be putting his feet to the fire. I'm going to be focusing on George. We are returned. So, yeah, it's an issue, Israel. For me, it is very much important that we spread ourselves so that the message will be able to go forth. But if we just questions will not be able to go. So you think why the very start of Waterspoon was sitting on his platform confessing all of the evil things that they did during President Weah time. Some of us never believed some of the things that they were talking, but some of the citizens believe some of the things then that certain Waterspoon were talking about. Like you talk about the 3 missing boys. You talk about the auditor, the one that died up Broad Street there, and even the one that Nistua. So all of those things they talk about, Leaf A, they run with the information. So if Akara Gray, Acid Do, Godfrey, and all of the guys were not on Spoon that way, so they were not going to confess, but his confession have validated our argument that the lies of President Weah over the years about all of their DC and hearsay, it because of pressure from God and the guys on the platform that have made him to confess. So if we just leave it alone, when he come out to continue to put all his lie up there, nobody is there to debunk him. Nobody is there to make him to say what is true. They will start believing it.
But let me ask you, Edmond, let me ask you. Isaac Doe, Kev Hassan, Akaros Gray always appear on Spoon, which is good. The United Party folks been appearing on Spoon. They always appear. They will continue to appear. They have created their base. Where is Kev Hassan, Akaros, and Una base that they created? Let leave King's FM Freedom up. Where is their base?
Well, I don't hear somebody talking about what other platform that he created, but I appear on
I mean their own platform, like how you see the Ghana get they reloaded. Even though they can appear Spoon show, but they use that show, invite all their different ministers, and they talk about Joseph Baka. So where is their own platform where they're inviting former officials of Georgia government to explain? So why does it we don't have this boy going around? Leave my credit. How do we know that Georgia are paying places around? He pay places? That's what we say.
Yeah, for me, I'm not disputing the fact that they need to do so. They need to do that. Okay, while they are helping to display the lies on the other side, they need to come up with something so that they can be able to bring other people to sell the dream or extend their hands and support to the guys that are engaging the various project in the community and bring it to the public.
An example, Edmond
need to do
on
that.
the show. Edmond will be relaxed and he will talk. Edmond, the time you take on King's FM other radio, can Stanton allow you to talk like that on a show?
But in fact, the people are not taking call. That's the problem. If they were taking call, some of us could have even make our way there to make call, but he don't take call because he know that when he take call, more lies will come out and he will be exposed more. So because of that, they don't take call. As for me, the very small effort, I don't even follow them. I always said this, that the moment I leave face the issue, I go to BBC. That I do. So even the next minister to appear on our show, I just pop in and I left. I went to BBC. That's what I can do. The moment face the issue at 10 o'clock, I go to BBC. Under the next morning, I start switching between King's Freedom, Banner, Voice of Liberia. So while they are there, they need to create something so that they can be able to let the Liberian people know or to constantly bring their own minister on it to tell the Liberian people what is true. Okay? So it's good to do so. Okay. But the only thing I was saying is that it's also good that we can engage in him so that his lies will continue to come out so that he will not continue to speak or lie up there concerning CDC or concerning President Weah. That's what I was talking about.
I support that too. But let them get their base. Thank you so kindly, Edmond. Thank you so kindly for being a part of the program. Yes, they can. Even the United Party folks can stay up here on spoon, but the guys then created their base. What they're doing on their base, they're inviting their different ministers, directors to go and explain what Baka is doing. Whether they're lying, they're lying. They created a base. Their followers go there, take information, run with it. Where is their own base? That's what we. Good morning. That's what their people complaining about. Good morning. Morning, Chief. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, and for me, let me first of all tell you thank you for the discussion. Okay? I want to platform is one CFM Freedom FM. The other day, Mr. Flow was on Freedom FM, set my plan to speak to the Nigerian people what all that we are doing. This is challenge the related parties. And this also our brother also, they are doing well. Second water strong that John we are enemies. That is anything about John we are different. That is why you can see all that so nice. Only for the purpose to listen to him. But because our brother that all that show the Akara Gray, the general, Ken Hassan, even Jason. That's it. All the guardians they are there to tell the people the truth. They can let them not open back to the feather or the feather who can get there. Okay? So, I mean, I'm not here to be bad things.
Yeah, but we don't see it to be bad. But what I'm asking you, my brother, where is their own platform? Lead Kings FM and Freedom. Where is their own platform? United Party left Stanton. They created their own program where they invite ministers. Show me one that they got here from CDC to inform the former leaders. They don't have it. Look, let's be honest. If we were not around to come on this radio and talk, our common people will not call. You will not call. The time you're free to call on this show, you can be free to call. They stand on even open telephone for you. So you think if show were created, kept there, a carrot way there, all of them there, and they are inviting past officials of the CDC government and talking about those things that those boys are carrying around, the message will not go. Will the message not go across? Will the message not go? If they had their own platform, even though you can call a carrots and go on spoon, but if they create one where kept a carrot and they are calling on the former public work minister, the former public work minister say, why Joseph Bagana call in Nima? The people will not call you. The people call you to go do what? Have your own platform, go there, tell them what you did when you were minister. Stop making fun here, man. Good morning. Come in. Morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Papa. Thank you, that's all pressure. We pray for you. You're a generally. We pray you. We pray. You open our brain. We open them one today, tomorrow, different one. Open it, I get experience on it. Why they people do they want? Once we see people do they want, yeah. They survive 1 hour, but they want to survive tomorrow. That one would be our basic. Why you not get it? We get it. You force to put money in the food and call. The man said they get it each time out there. We now the other man get it each time. To create a own affair to say that discourse. Let me say happy. That money they not get. We not ask that for $4. They say that we go hustle for the people. That tell them want to help us and set us nothing. No official say, oh, for the two Oma. Or to party. God, they must set us away and discuss it. Thing that will know what is problem. Seriously, why your problem? That is sitting there, you put your in. That you don't want to put your belly there. Why you will not see you? Why you get blah? Why you get for we are? You're not benefit. If you are not, you start benefit. Why? Why you want to tell a boy? Oh, you say you want to tell them, say you tell, oh, you might be thinking of a man. You pretend. Why? Go on, Facebook. You're not right. You must say that anybody. For what is? We are there. We are going to bring your time. They don't have salary. You're telling surprise. I want to be my surprise. Why you pity our pastor day? Why? Why you say listen to me? So that listen to me?
Okay.
Thank you, Oman. Why?
Thank you, Mom Bessie. Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Talk about it on Kings 88.5 077 223 9933 086 304497 07778. The unity that is required to bring George, we are about a unity. Nothing. It's unity. And if you are united, you are engaging, you are collaborating. Look, we will tell you the truth. You like it, good for you. You don't like it, I won't be president. And I'm running in Liberia and in Apple Liberia something. No, I'm not running. But we are telling you the truth because there's the truth. Go on the Ghanaian show. And I can be talking, say, oh, they better open show. When they then go on the show, they don't on the show, they don't come for the element. Yes, but they created their platform because they want to push the agenda of the Unity Party. Whether they are lying, they are saying the truth, they created a platform. But they can still appear on spoon, but they got their base. Where is your base? Where your base? Where your base? If someone else stand down the radio or be asking you, why are you on the radio yesterday? 2 days now, you what going on? 2 days what going on? Wow, they'll be calling, they'll be asking why we not on the radio. Because you see us at your base, your area, your own base. So if all of us pushing the same agenda in unity, you think one coward then had a platform, Kev Hassan there, Wanto there, Boto there, all of them there, and they call the former public works minister, they call the assistant minister for technical affairs, Honor Joe Wiatan. They will not explain the same problem you had when you were there, that you had because you failed to disseminate information that the United Party went lie. Today, look at Lee Makrete. They are the one running and the people trying to understand small. But you say now, you say we lying to you. You say now, you say we're not saying something to help you. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, well, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Chief. Go ahead.
What was that? Thank you. What was that? I'm Alex. It's the same in Nima County.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the platform this morning.
Okay.
Thank you. What was that? You just spoke like you from some of my more especially me. I said it to Honorable Gray the other day on a page. I said having affiliation with certain water school and that like platform, yeah, it is good, but it's not good to the extent that will benefit the masses, more especially the party. Now we say Santa water school is not meant to church on a platform. Because the issue is very simple. Because we have Kiss FM, we have Free FM. Kiss FM can flag the issue. It's not part about criticizing the government. There are a lot of issues you got flagged that the government is doing today. So for me, if you see me on visiting school network for just 1 minute to off my data or to move from there, it's only because the people that went to and that of Askawa Gray and the other partners from the city died. Yeah. That's why I said the other time, I'm urging you guys, you should now wait for 2028 to reach before you open your own platform.
Definitely.
The same platform you're building today, you're making for Southern Waterspoon, what all the regular people do for him, he really gained it back. Southern Waterspoon is so 2 ways. You know that you know the part of nobody has interest in him.
Yeah.
So every time he pretend and talking in the insurance activity, people will more follow his page. And at the end of the day, yeah, after the next day, he joined with the party. So they kind of man how you build friendship around of the 2029 and what was that? So man, mostly I can't agree. We have good station there. Freedom FM, we have good station there. Kings FM and the bottom of the if you can play a platform, this I will be on air in the night. We the common partisans we can even extend time to bad time. So you people to be up to 11 o'clock in the night. So push the messages. Some of them know how to radio out of most of water, but we see the messages here. We even put on Bluetooth, we play a lot of. I want to get honest, but I don't know where they're coming from up to now. They're not creating their own platform. Are you waiting when they say 1 more year to 11 that you move on and play your own platform? That's a more than something what us will put us on the TV show. There's the time to wake up. Every support we're waiting to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know where it comes from. In case we don't have school, in case we don't have Kiss FM, that Twitter FM, what will we be speaking from? Because school network is not stable. School network only using school is not using that network to regroup what all the American people do for him. That's why even arguing is speaking in favor of unity party, but man, you come strong to the now. The system will go with unity party. So what the F you pay relationship? If you are now all CDC, they want to dispute it. But the thing who make a call is there's president where legacy. Judge Broker won't be a legacy. There's no legacy to work President Broker. There's a single want to be criticizing President where administration past administration. The same kind of what is all conflicting. So why is this time around the American joiner to keep praising the state's administration and the way they do for the Liberian people?
Definitely.
So I'm money. I'm conscious of character and all a great family. You create your own platform. When I support, you're living with the solution. We will do the support. And to lastly conclude, I said yesterday to you, I want for you to get to.
Yeah, but I tried calling you now. I tried calling you, but your number was off. I think I Lone Star number, eh?
Okay, Chief, then you can please text me your number on my WhatsApp. I will call you.
Okay, you have the number you're using it for WhatsApp?
Yeah.
But your orange number, yeah. Okay, your Lone Star number, yeah, not orange.
My Lone Star number, yeah. My Lone Star number, yeah.
Okay, but you're using a WhatsApp. Okay, I'll text you. I think I got it right.
Yeah, it's on WhatsApp.
Okay. Thank you so kindly. Let me take this person on the line. Good morning.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I say, what the topic that you're on, I can pay attention, and the topic you're on are interested in it because what the Elder Council talking. But we are the one that can make no feedback. They're making their own input. They accurate, and sometimes they get close their mouth. But when you see that they put time to overpower him, then you bring the faith and start causing part of noise. So that man is not strong. But with me, they live with me. I still want for them to be there because sometimes when they text you, it can be easy. And I don't care who we are in. Whether you wear clothes or you wear clothes or we like him. So he shouldn't battle himself, yeah?
Okay. So but you think
he will not battle himself because he get nothing. I don't know what they Sunday in the Republic of Liberia. And he said now every day you want to go, yeah. That's crazy, man. That man is not strong. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. I'll read some of these comments. Good morning. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's good. Oh, I lost him. Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you very much, my dear brother Israel. Thanks also to the King Seven family for the brilliant work being for the recognitions for the public. I'm Pukat, Robert, and I join you this morning from our unknown destinations. You know, it's like you said it very emphatically and categorically. Those guys, they are Simon laughing, it's Spoon FM. Instead of them Simon laughing their own station, they are Simon laughing the Spoon FM. What does that mean by that? Your own like your own. The least show that people want to listen, that people always follow and listen to the progress of our excellency is the Kiss FM and the Freedom FM. It's not Spoon. Spoon delegation that what brought us to where we are today. They are fake, they are hatred, and they are Nicodemus for delegating the progress of church we are. The workings of church we are today. Because what Spoon have no faith to even say for church we are. Because what? You see the way that he dressed today, you see the way he even passing more than even where he even thought of. We are told, go to the man coming. We are told people over and over. Church we are not with church we are because they are party sentiment. We are not with church we are because of party sentiment. We are with church we are because of the heart of old that church we are carry. Well, yes, civil war to the foot of civil class. So the power was even fighting warrior with all. You are holding God here, killing us. Who took over Joseph Parker over George Weah? Who went to the emancipation of the ordinary masses by taking credit for their hay But taking my cousin for the hey, it was George Weah. I'm not even thinking about being president. So there's what small seed drugs that will be the alternative of our country moving forward. Or you go you have water full and go bring war, or wiki, Nicodemus, incompetent ineptitude. Today is where we are now. But I want to tell all our people then, the only thing we do now is for us to showcase the manifesto, the workings of our excellency. And we really want to do good for the CDC, we want to do good for our leader. Let us lead all the people platform that is celebrating us. Come to Kiss FM. Make the presence of you alone is the Portier to be felt. Is the Portier leader, whatever they come to Kiss FM. You not talk about Baga failure. No. You not talk about the good of George Weah like he did. That people not for it, and today we are in the kind of mess. Come and join the Portier. Come and join the full as a family. But he said all school all day you are famous last is full. But okay, what we do for our excellency in our party. We'll showcase the working of George Weah. We'll showcase the manifesto of George Weah. And we'll always tell the people that George Weah is the only alternative to move the country forward in the red trajectory. Thank you, Mosbo.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Advocacy is not for them to come on our platform. I don't want to be already my 1 year I can join my show. One time remember when the need arises. What we're saying, create your own. You can be there. They can, but they tell you that the United Party force can go on spoon. They can go there. They appear on the show. But you ask me, boss, here the United Party got their base. Yes, reload there. They got their base. All of them go there. They invite their officials. They invite their people to go and talk about what they're doing. So they got base, but they appear when the need arises. That's what we say. What is their own base? So if we were to tell Spoon, if we were to tell King's Freedom Banner, let's shut down for 1 week. Let's see how the information go across the country. let we go up for 1 week, all. So let's see how it go up around there. What will happen to you? I'll be playing phone. You won't be united. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Let God bless you, Israel. Me, if I like somebody, I like you. If I don't like you, you don't see me on your way. God said their enemy. So the people that will know that with their enemy, anytime enemy call them, they will not go there. They will not go there to me or say, since I think they have malaria up to now, I will malaria. So now I can't get nothing to eat. But when they pray, then I can take my bread there and then put it out, put money in my phone to call. So the people will not be going around that man there. So that's when they all know is something today. We big me after for 50 naira. It was funny, they can't do malaria power there, you will not come here. So we bring in there. They will not go around school. You people now to Peace FM, Freedom FM, Brother Liberia. You people are the main preachers there, are the pastors and the imams because of Muslim oil. The people that are happy that can preach the message.
Okay.
You there. 2020 now go on to go back. And then someone will get job.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. They can be there. No one is taking them off. It's just the truth. It's because I don't see the unity in there. You see, for you to win election, unity is very, very, very important to do. And if you are united, you will see you will go on the united front. Nobody saying these guys should walk away. No. What we saying? They should have base. The time that you're calling taking to talk on the show, have you taken the time to talk on other shows like that? Do they give you the time to talk like that? You ever to get that time, Spoon? Who gave you the time? The time that Isaac Dode and the Kev Hassan and Akara will talk when they create their own platform and there are people following and they inviting past official. You think they will not have sufficient of time to talk? They will get plenty time to talk. Plenty. We don't say leave. We say create your own. Why United Party created their own? Why they created it? Just come on with them. If I hire Joey my appearance, I always say no. You always say Joey, I'm not go there. You always say Joey, I'm not go there. Joey, should not go on Spoon. You always agitate the issue that Joey should not appear on Spoon to sit with Water Spoon to talk to him. But you don't want to create your own. Is it difficult? Because y'all, you see, y'all want to keep the unity together. Some people want to act like they are so demigod. No, you're not going. Just stop those kind of thing then. Just stop. It will just shut down. We don't come up in the next 1 week. All they'll be calling around to be asking, what happened? We can't hear you. What happened? We can't hear you. Create your own. Create your own. Create your own, and you can stay fellowship. You can still go to other people's shows. Yeah, it's good. You gotta, iron sharpen that iron. You gotta go to me, I come to you. But what is your base, man? I said, you'll be making fun over there. You'll say you're making fun with me. Okay, let me get man. So you want to make a point. Good morning, Chief. You live?
Yeah, RBW. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to the Liberian people.
Yeah.
This is Gabriel Man.
Okay.
You know, on the issue of Akaro's grade and going on Spoon TV. Actually, I did speak to Jeopardy Chasing and Common Minister Sharif. I'm talking about East Jaka Sharif also. I did speak to them about this, and I was trying to call Akaro's grade to remind him of that. I remember Sanders saying that he can afford to lose Akaro's grade from the show, Akaro's grade, Jeopardy Chelsea, all these guys, because by the time they did the show, including Isaac, the show will break down. Why it is true that I know no man is an island, and I respect, I welcome Stanton's statement. But equally, so Akaro's grade is running his own platform now, on which Jeopardy and Sharif are funneling. So I asked them, or I suggested to them, if they think Stanton means well, because a lot of time they go on Stanton's show and spend 3, 4, 5 hours on Stanton's show. Boosting Stanton's show's morale. Let them invite Stanton, let Akaros invite Stanton to his show. From 15 minutes, Stanton puts on Akaros show for 15 minutes. Let them forever be on Stanton's show. It's a challenge. Stanton is not willing to surface or appear on Akaro's show for just 10 minutes. Let him do it. Let's see. And you can use the same show if Akaro uses we are in his show and invite President we are for 30 minutes. The whole nation, the whole world will come to a still. And you just boost this Stanton morale. You can promote King's FM. You can promote Freedom FM. You can promote Banner FM. Every day they on Spoon. Listening to Maggie goes on Spoon. The nation is at a standstill. Your Samuel will appear on Spoon. People can start contacting each other. So let Samuel go to our own station. It's taking us so much that reminding of my home or our home is our home.
Yeah.
So why your station can be your home? You can contribute $5 to back you up for the station. If we are serious, we can make that station run when the full service for the rest of the time until we get to 2025. You see, that's the problem with former Georgia officials. When Georgia was in power, if all wanted to say that anywhere Georgia was in power, they no one was assembling themselves. No one, they are not assembling themselves. They fly away, they shine away from Georgia. But let Georgia become something. Matter of fact, by the time Georgia says he's going to the market, all of them will want to be beside Georgia. But it comes to contributing now to support or promote Georgia agenda or promote the agenda. They're not excelling themselves.
Okay.
But by the time we come to power, Georgia comes back to power, they even want to be more than they want to be seen more than we are to be seen. We're not promoting we are supporting we are for promoting our national interest in the gender. So let them come. Let after one of the reason why I call it Akaro's grade. This is a reminder to Akaro's grade and Jeopardy Chelsea. I told what they call it, Sharif. Let them invite Stanton for 10 minutes on that Akaro show. Let Stanton start. Let him leave the platform and come to Akaro. Let us come talk some Tabata.
Okay.
Let us not talk about our Carol show. Let's see. And then let's start the vibe is doing is new pigs, a new piglet. I refer them as what? Roast squirrels. They are roast and I refer them as red squirrels, so I refer to them as roast squirrels.
Okay. Thank you, Chief.
I just hope our Carol show is back down to his program for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that will be good.
Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Honorable Man. Thank you, Big Brother Gabriel Man. Thank you so kindly. That's what they can do. It's good to set up the platform. You know, when I'm talking about this setting of a platform now, I can't get own platform, can't have some get own. Let us set up. Anything can be three go on spoon show. So let them set their own platform. All three of them go there like one. Let them invite the man to go there. If I tell you now, say they put them and invite Jovia on Water Spoon program, no, I will do it. You will be shouting, Jovia man never do it. Jovia man never do it. Eh? But let's be honest. It is the unity that will bring those things and put them into place. It is the unity. Nobody, no sedition get anything to prove. All you are fighting for is for George Weah to come back. You are not fighting for yourself. You are fighting for George Weah to come back to the presidency. And if that can happen only if you are united. Nobody wants to get glory when they say, oh, the other person at the top of George Weah. No. No. Some of you are not talking about George Weah, but you benefited from him. Some of you are talking about George Weah, we benefited from him. No. So you see, so it is the unity that we're talking about. It is how you will be together. And how you will create the platform. But you feel happy to be going somewhere where you say that because the man you want to oh yeah, you feel yeah. Why the unity party men are not running there? And the men created their own platform. You think the men know that the platform is used to go against CDC, but they know that our Water Spoon and beyond our paper. They say let's create our own. We'll still go on and make sure with debunking. But let's create our own. We invite our people. Where is their own that they inviting the former Minister of State, the former Minister of Public Welfare, the former Minister of Labor, the former LEC boss? Then when you supposed to have the platform calling the former LEC boss to can't tell how was it like? They were complaining yesterday that Joe Weah dry season, no correct can go, a council go. Today, Joe Parker is experiencing the same thing. The same problem that Joe Weah were experiencing that they were criticizing. Today they are experiencing the worst. The former LEC boss should be able to come and tell them this is how it was working. This is how we do it. How we're doing it. How we're successful. We pay the one. We pay money over Labrador to Cote d'Ivoire at that time to the people. These are the things they should do on their platform. I'm calling them to come here. Let them be to their play. No, but I'm telling them that's the best way to go because unity is what will hold you together. Unity. Unity will hold you. Good morning, yeah.
Morning.
Morning. Who there?
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, I hear you.
Israel, this is Chin. Chin. I call from the borough of Nikutan.
Go ahead.
This is True Avenue.
Just very quickly.
Israel, I think what you're saying this morning, you are right, boy. I don't want to discourage the guy from going on that show because that show when you see so Israel, that just put on negative propaganda. Every people are cash in it, you get people that somebody chest in it. This are settled. There are some people like Kono Green, maybe Green, they are phobia, they are negative information they can share on our show Israel.
But we're not saying, my man, you're not listening to me. All of you are not getting. I'm not saying they should not go there. And United Party folks are not still going on Spoon and they created their own platform where all their government officials are going.
No, I agree with you.
But that's the way you can do it.
I agree with the issue when they create their own platform. I 100% agree with you. They don't have
to come to King's FM. Let them create their own show. Okay, why they get create show in Van Spoon to come on it and start on Water Spoon to come there? You think Jovia can go on Spoon? You think you? So let me ask you: if Jovia agreed to go on Spoon, you and I, you will say no. But let me ask you: you think Jovia can appear on Spoon FM now?
I will oppose it.
You will oppose it. But if Akaros, if Kev Hassan, if Isaac Do want to create one platform and they invite Jovia, you sure Jovia will go there?
Yeah.
Jovia will go there.
I support that idea. I support that idea for the create platform. I support that idea.
I'll stop them from going there. They can go there, but let them get their own.
I hear you.
You went in Nukutan. The day you want to appear on Kings, then you in Nukutan there. If you want to appear on Kings, you will feel free. You say I can go to Kings. Kings are my own. Kings for me. I can call anytime. I will go to. You feel relaxed because when you call on the show, you are opportune to say your own. I'm not lying here. But you can call out Sport TV and toilet it.
I pray you, Israel. I pray you.
Okay.
I pray you. I want to put you on that.
Thank you, my brother. I gotta go. Thank you. Good morning, yeah. Me gonna go.
Yeah, I know you have to morning.
Morning, Chief.
I do.
All right, Baba.
Yeah. I mean, thank you, man. Thank you for all what you do in the morning. But the problem is that platform, School Network. School Network, you know, they're getting used to it already. And I want, and two, he get a largest follower on their show. They call it out. They get the largest. They get almost 60,000-70,000 followers on our show.
So majority that following that show are what? United Party people or CDC people?
No, I'm not anybody, man. Hello, excuse me, I'm not anybody, man.
No, I'm asking. I said a spoon show.
Okay.
Majority of CDC are following the show because CDC people there.
I know now. The way they tell it now, they defend it. Anyway, it's very. No argument that they can say that people are on that.
Okay.
There's nothing to say against the past. The past government on that platform where they can defeat Akalas with it. So the way there is good, but they're going to create that small room that they can able to even the one the platform we talking about where the party is taking. So they're not following it. Then you know like school. They're not following it and they go there. Unless they're not following it like school. One of the biggest platforms in the for the country. So let them be there, but let them do the best thing. That was not too bad. It's good. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Did you create I got to go, yeah. I gotta go, viewer. I gotta go. So don't get it for me. They can create their own. They can go there. It's important to go there. But get your base. Have your base. Do you know how many people run to Freedom Kings and Banana and say, oh, these people, I want my view. They got that freedom because they see it as their base. They see it as their own. So they want to go there. I can go to other station. I appear there, but I have a base. That I can sit and talk. So the same thing, Akaras can appear on Spoon, Kev Hassa can appear, but let them get their business. I'm talking about Kev has their own show, Akara get own show. Those are not unified, not united there. Let them form one show. If Kev got one show, you start going on Spoon. You think when they send for Joria not go there? Okay. I'll leave you with y'all. You'll be playing phone. You think the United Party for jogging. So you'll be one and you'll be playing your account with yourself. Well, sorry, I can take I'll take calls again. I'm leaving. And let's say thanks to all of you for your calls. Thank you so kindly for following the show. Those have been Radio Land. Thank you for your listening role. Talk about it. Return tomorrow, same time, same station. My name is Israel. Well, we are saying God bless you. Bye-bye. And let me say speedy recovery to Golo. She's not faring too well, my friend. Like Australia, I wish you well. And I hope you get well soon. Bye-bye.